A federal court blocks the state's newly redrawn congressional map for now, potentially setting up a legal showdown.
The federal court has stopped this Texas redistricting map from going forward.
Yep.
Is this going to
Supreme
backfire?
Supreme Court of the United States will have a final word.
A three-judge panel declaring a new map to add 5 GOP districts in Texas is racially gerrymandered, a claim that Texas is adamantly denying.
The state is fighting back, planning to file an appeal with the Supreme Court, and a ruling from the High Court could have national implications with redistricting fights underway in several states.
Molly Hemingway will join us on this in just moments.
But we begin with Brooke Taylor. She is live in Dallas. Brooke, to you.
Hi, Molly. Well, this decision was made by 3 federal judges, including Trump appointee Judge Jeffrey Brown, who voted in favor of blocking this GOP map, so going against the president here. In this 160-page filing, Judge Brown said, quote, "Politics played a role in drawing the 2025 map, but it was much more than just politics. Substantial evidence shows that Texas racially gerrymandered the 2025 map. Earlier this year, President Trump pushed Texas Republicans to redraw its congressional map in order to help the GOP keep their slim majority in the 2026 midterms. Now, on the left here, you have the map that was passed in 2021, so that's the old map. And on the right, this is the redistricting map that was passed earlier this year. It was aimed at flipping 5 Democratic House seats to Republican. Now, Democrats, you might remember, they fled Texas, staking out in blue cities for 2 weeks to try and block this vote. This sparked a nationwide redistricting battle across the country. In retaliation, California voters passed a ballot measure led by Governor Newsom to also redraw its districts. There's now questions about what this ruling is going to mean for his state.
Do you think if this was blocked in Texas that it might be blocked in California with the Prop 50 that just passed there?
You know, it would be fair. It would make sense if you're going to do it to one state, you do it to another state.
And Governor Abbott, meanwhile, slamming this decision, saying it had nothing to do with race. Quote, "The legislature redrew our congressional maps to better reflect Texans' conservative voting preferences and no other reason. Any claim that these maps are discriminatory is absurd and unsupported by the testimony offered during the 10 days of hearing." Now, Texas is now going to appeal to the Supreme Court. A lot weighs in the balance here with Republicans' majority in jeopardy for this coming midterm elections. Molly.
All right, Brooke Taylor, thank you. John?
All right, from one Molly to another, let's bring in Molly Hemingway, a Fox News contributor.
Please subscribe to our official channel, USA News.